second cycle of Callisto can be considered a bridge between the first cycle on the state of the art of the major infectious diseases and the third cycle leading to final recommendations. So, which are the outcomes of this second year of activities?
Well, if we look at back at the first cycle, I think what we found there is that there is an increasing number of people that are keeping companion animals, and also we found that there are many benefits linked to keeping these animals, but that there are certain risks and that these risks needs to be addressed. So we don't want to lose the benefits, but on the other hand we have to specify the risk and come with these targeted actions, and that's what we are trying to be clear about these days, to have these specific risks on our agenda for the next year, to come up with these recommendations.
In this second Callisto cycle, Expert Advisory Group number 5 strongly collaborated with Expert Advisory Group number 3, 4 and 6. A common objective to all of these AIGs was to identify the most important infections agents in companion animals that constitute a potential risk to human health and food animal production in Europe.
Yeah, we of course identified a number of knowledge gaps, and these knowledge gaps are quite disease pathogen specific. So for example, we found out that for some pathogens that are known to be transmitted from companion animals, we actually lack information on the incidence of human infections. So what is the actual impact of these diseases on human health? For others, where maybe we have a lot of information about the incidence of human infections, companion animals are not the only main source of infection, and therefore we have to define what is the relative contribution by companion animals. The findings are quite disease specific, and for each disease we have a specific knowledge gaps that have to be filled.
We screened a large number of infections, and of these, 5 were selected according to questionnaires that were filled and evaluated by the epidemiology group. And we tried to select the most important infections that are related to transmission either to humans or to other animals such as livestock. And we've come up with a number of very important parasitic diseases, such as toxoplasmosis and leishmaniasis. And I think that there is a lot of thinking that we need to do about these infections and what kind of recommendations can be made to the European Union with regard to the situation of these infections in Europe.
By far the most important viral infection that is of risk to humans from companion animals is rabies virus. So this was also the finding of this EAG. We found that rabies virus was by far the most important one, and one that concerns both veterinarians and medics. We were surprised how difficult it was to obtain very basic information about the population and distribution of companion animals in different European countries. So this would be one thing that we would really like to have more information about which people and how many companion animals they keep in different European countries, because there's a lot of variation among countries. And this is really important as a starting point to know about the risk of disease coming from companion animals.